Up next.
On a glorious journey to great academic heights, you need a university that will guarantee you hopes of employment without sweltering in a pool of job hunts. I present to you Ndejje University. We are an Anglican university endowed with 3 state-of-the-art campuses in Luero Bombo, the Graduate School in Rubaga, and the Kampala campus along Balintuma Road behind Mengo Hospital. With well-coordinated learning programs ranging from day, evening, weekend, in-service and e-learning, the globally recognized university offers job market competing courses that will surely light your academic path. Our various undergraduate and graduate programs include Business Administration and Management, Engineering and Survey, Basic Sciences and Information Technology, Education, Environment and Agricultural Sciences, Arts, Health Sciences, and many more. With accreditation by the National Council of Higher Education, we now offer a diploma in clinical medicine and community health. We as well take pride in some courses sponsored by the Higher Education Students Financing Board for a loan scheme that will not get you worried of tuition as you pursue your dream. Come ready for an academic adventure on great facilities of learning. You can visit our website on www.ndejjeuniversity.ac.ug. Ndejje University, the fear of God brings knowledge and wisdom.
This week.
The top management cannot make it, where even those in the maintenance department, I think I know the greatest university always is grounded to a halt when the maintenance staff, they might be in charge of but should they lay down their tools, we are finished. 2,
This week.
Jagala money. Jagala money. Ogusinga gwen jagala money. Jagala money. Chitwale nti jagala money. Jagala money. Come make up. Come make up. Kaba kamane tukateka muninji jagala money. Yes, guys, thank you for watching Fresh Vibes. Steven Arthur is my name, and I do have beautiful. No, I'm sorry, beautiful.
Coming up, Ndejje University Guild Council holds first meeting of the semester. Youths are advised to not take President Museveni's killing program for granted. Urinary tract infection, keeping proper hygiene is key in avoiding infections. And in sports, the new participant and return of KIU Spice Up University Football League competitions. This and much more on Live at 8. Welcome to Ndejje University Television. My name is LONA KASASA Jemima, and this is Live at 8. Here are the news in details. Ndejje University Guild Council has held its first semester meeting at Kampala campus. Different faculty representatives have presented reports to the council, and the deputy speaker has appreciated the members for their good work and encouraged them to keep the candle burning. Ansle Mojoru has this story.
The fourth Ndejje University Guild Representative Council meeting and the first of its kind to be held at Kampala campus gathered students representatives from main campus in a meeting that kicked off at 10.
Our fourth GRC sitting and is taking place at Kampala campus, D21. Usually we have been having these GRC meetings at main campus, but today we decided to put one at Kampala campus. So the main aim why we are having this GRC meeting, this is the fourth in our regime, is usually to discuss about students' issues. And we get a way forward and we present them to the administration so that they work upon them. So students, they are here to represent their faculties with the problems they are facing, and we give out possible solutions and we present them to the top management so that we can...
Every faculty was represented in the meeting, and the deputy speaker applauded active members for their zeal.
I would first thank my fellow GRCs from many campus for the good work they have done for their students, or the few students. I will not mention one by one, but universities, those who are working. Two, I would like to thank the special meaning.
The Faculty of Computer Science was represented by both representatives in a combined report where they appreciated and explained their achievements to the House.
Science and Computing Ndejje University, and we thank the grace of God that has kept us all alive for all this while. The first objective of this report is to show the current status and affairs of the IT faculty for both campuses. And the second is to open up achievements that exist in the IT faculty, then to put up the current status and the needs in the IT faculty, and lastly to appreciate the particulars in the IT faculty and the university at large. So below is the current status of the IT faculty for both campuses. So currently our faculty of Science and Computing is fully opening and functioning for all campuses ever since we commenced the semester. And the results, we're glad that we received the results for the past semester. That is all course units, we received the results. And all those that had complaints, we thank God that they were all sorted last week. Then we have class assignments, tests and presentation that have already started. And at least we have each course unit is active. Then we also have some achievements that have been made. The first achievement I've already talked about it.
The Guild representative in charge of Women Affairs, Fatia Namsubia, informed the House of the activities that they are undertaking.
The complaint was about millennials at Kampala campus, and it was worked upon through your office, those people. Another thing was about the girls' office, and we managed to get it. The third issue is about A campaign that is going on. It is called HIV self-test. Through the Ministry of Health, I've been attending various meetings, LONA, and the aim is to test 50,000 youths in Ndejje University using self-testing through the peer approach, and we have them both Kampala and main campus. To strengthen the linkage to HIV presentation services,
while giving his report, Honorable Esau cautioned the members who are planning to campaign in the next regime against tarnishing the image of the Guild Council.
Thirdly, I would like to caution the GRCs from our sitting here, those who wish or intend to stand for other posts in the coming elections. Please, under your speech or manifesto, do not tarnish the name of the GRC body. Try to get other manifestos that you may present to the students that are ethical and worthy to, for elections, but do not tarnish our name in favor of your votes or your supporters. For that case, I would like to submit.
The Guild Cabinet is expected to dissolve in March and the new government takes over. The meeting was attended by the Guild President, His Excellency Arnold Walgembe, the Vice President and the Ministers of the Council. Anselm Ojaru, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Anselm Ojaru. The President of Uganda and Commander-in-Chief of the Uganda People's Defense Forces, His Excellency General Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, has commissioned the new National Enterprise Cooperation UZMA production plant housed in the 1st Division Barracks in Kachiri, Wakiso District. Let's have more on this story.
The new National Enterprise Corporation is located inside the 1st Division Barracks. The company produces natural mineral water to generate income and contribute to the feeding of the National Defense Forces. President Museveni congratulated the enterprise for the various projects it is undertaking, saying it has resurrected, and he was happy to note that there is tremendous progress as far as development is concerned. He congratulated the NAC Managing Director and his team for revamping NAC and changing it into a proper working entity.
I congratulate you for putting blood transfusion into NAC. I had almost forgotten neck. Ngenze kudla nje umurade yawona. Umurade yawona katonda yebaziwe. Now, so this capital is not an issue. Really, the problem was not capital. The problem was the reliability of the group. Now that you seem to have recovered, definitely we are I'm going to take more interest, and we shall cover all these MHNO, which are all over the place.
The president welcomed the idea of lowering the production cost by making their own water bottles. He further promised to follow up on the issue of electricity line and promised that electricity will be extended to the factory. Regarding tarmacking access roads to the plant, the President directed the Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, Honorable Vincent Bamulangachi, to liaise with the Minister of Works and Transport and get back to him. The Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, Honorable Vincent Bamulangachi, thanked the President for sparing time and honoring the invitation to come and commission the plant. Lieutenant General Mugira thanked the President for sparing time out of his busy schedule and coming to be with them. He mentioned a series of projects NAC has undertaken that have impacted on and transformed the society. The function was attended by the Permanent Secretary, Minister of Defense and Veteran Affairs, Mrs. Rosette Biengoma, Joint Chief of Staff, Major General Leopold Chade, and other service chiefs. Anselm Ojaru, live at 8.
The State House Under-Secretary in charge of Finance and Administration, Ms. Hope Nyakairu, has saluted President Museveni at the Ndejje Skilling Center during the skills showcasing ceremony that happened on the 22nd of February 2023. Sarah Sharabo has the details.
The Ndejje Center was established in April 2017 with the aim of providing skills to the unprivileged youth in Kampala City. Ms. Hope Nyakairu thanked President Museveni for providing the resources that have enabled the presidential initiative on skilling the girl-boy child.
Ekikuru naffe tukora emirimu gya mukama waffe president gye yatugamba okukola. So omuntu eyalowooza kino ekirowoozo n'akiteeka mu nkola era n'alaba nti n'essente zibeerako buli mwaka obutabula ye president. So fena I haven't finished. I would like in a special way to thank the presidential skilling initiative department. Ngabo mbarabe bonna bali wano. Thank you so much. Thank you for doing a very good job. We have seen today, you don't even have to say much because everything was evident. The discipline, the hard work, the effort, everything, and also even these girls, we appreciate it. It's so impressive. Thank you so much.
She also advised the students to be productive citizens in the society by putting their acquired skills into practice. The Special Presidential Assistant on Education and Skilling, who also serves as the head of the project, Dr. Faith Katana, thanked the State House administration for providing resources.
Skilling is very expensive. These did not go to school and they don't need any English or anything. They have to have something to use. And you have seen the machinery that they use is not cheap, but we thank you that you always sanction and we always pay our suppliers. May God bless you.
The Presidential Private Secretary for Value Addition and Export Promotions, Dr. Hilary Musoke, said President Museveni targeted the vulnerable poor children and wants to transform them into useful people.
Yes, sir, wakati gana majega President Museveni gatandika okukolera ebintu wano byonna bye tusobola okukola tutaase emirimu gy'abaana bano abawala abato abavubuka n'abalenzi nga tukola Buy Uganda Build Uganda. Ebigendero bya president olwaki yatandika programu eno ekisooka kufunira abaana bano mirimu nga beekozesa bokka na bokka. Ekyokubiri kugaggawaza abaana bano abavubuka bagaggawale bafune ssente.
One of the students, Zora Narumansi of Makerere Kavule, gave an emotional testimony of how she suffered from domestic violence. She was, however, excited to reveal that she managed to overcome all obstacles and joined the skilling center that has since helped her to transform her life.
Era ngenda kusoma amaleko nekimpitirako omusajja n'atulugunya odaye waka ova mu bwenzi bannange nguminkiriza kutuka okumalako skilling.
The administrator of Ndejje Center, Mrs. Constance Kembabazi, said that their facility was one of the first centers that were established by President Museveni. She, however, thanked the government for providing such opportunities to the youth, which has helped them in transforming their lives.
This is one of the first centers that was initiated by His Excellency, the President of Uganda, in 2017, together with Subway, as you may have heard. Later on in 2018, other centers were opened in different divisions. I think our MC mentioned those centers that we have. Today, these students we are having mark the 8th intake since the conception of skilling. And intake yomunana okubala twatandika okusomesa abaana nga tusuubira nti skills zino ze bafuna zigenda okubayamba mu bulamu bwabwe obw'omu maaso zibajja mu bwavu balekeraawo okusabiriza balekeraawo okubeera ku street balekeraawo okutulugunyizibwa abaami baffe bano kubanga bw'oba ng'olinako olina mu nsawo osobola okwebezaawo. Twebaza His Excellency the President of Uganda. Our judge.
In a period of 6-month free training, the beneficiaries have been equipped with skills in tailoring, hairdressing, weaving, among others. Sarah Chirabo, live at 8.
Thank you very much, Sarah Chirabo. UTIs are common infections that happen when bacteria from the skin infects our urinary tract. The infections affect the private parts, as Dr. Bisoboka has explained to us today. Let's have more on this story.
UTI, it is in an abbreviated form, but in details, it is urinary tract infection. These are the infections that affects the urinary system, majorly or the reproductive system in women in most cases. Urinary tract infections, these are infections which are categorized according to the causative organs or even on the way how they spread. One, we have what we call fungal infection or bacterial infections when they are UTIs. Bacterial infections, they're a bit different from fungal infections because now if you go into a laboratory test, that's when they will give you an explanation. We have, like when they do the test for a UTI, the recommended ones, we have urinalysis, we have sensitivity and culture, and then we have also, at times you can use scan. By scan, we look into the internal organs, how they are concentrated, or even how how the reactions of the infections to the, for example, in the kidney and also in the bladder or in the fallopian tubes, whereby we detect the fluids that are there inside. But if you look at the causative organs, as I've told you, that we have bacterial infections and the fungal infections, but those are the causative organs. But now we have UTI or the urinary tract infections. They are just there, but we have different types of urinary tract infections. For example, we have candidiasis, which is a fungal infection. We have trichomonias vaginalis. We have chancre, we have chancroid, we have genital warts, and others. So, if you look at all those types of UTIs, they differ and they have different signs and symptoms. However much some other people who keep on misguiding people, they keep on giving this clear, unclear explanation due to symptoms and what. And also we have to know that some infections, they are more, or they affect one kind of a species. For example, if they affect women, it is very hard to see them in male. And when a man gets them, it is very hard. Now, like, it is very, very hard for a man to contract candidiasis, unless when it is oral candidiasis. Oral candidiasis is when a person, instead of doing real sex, but goes in for oral sex. That's when they tend to get oral candidiasis. And I've told you that it is a fungal infection. So in most cases, those infections, they present with some symptoms. We have what we call lower abdominal pain, the pain that is under the abdomen or in the waist. And one of the complaints that ladies normally give, we have what we call back pain. Back pain, it is normally at the lower part of the waist, at normally the region of L6 and L8, at the lumbar region. So they normally experience that kind of pain. We have what we call, to ladies, we have what we call vaginal discharge. So the vaginal discharge will differ according to the infection. We have what we call the milky one, which is whitish in color. We have the one which is greenish, it is there. And also we have the one which is yellowish. Also it will depend on the kind of the infection you are having. We have also another symptom of painful maturation. Painful maturation is when you're having pain while urinating. It is both in men that have contracted some STIs or those UTIs. We have gonorrhea. After having sex with your female partner, you get those infections and then turns into gonorrhea. You might also develop some pus. And then when you're urinating, you get a problem. You feel that passing out urine, it is hard or it is what. So that is a symptom. And also we have what we call hematuria, urinating blood. Some people, it is an extent that when the infections affect the urinary system, like the urinary system, we have what we call the kidney, the urethra, the gallbladder, the urethra, and other type. So they might be affected and a person end up urinating blood. So the same infection also, we have another symptom whereby you fail to urinate. Like you try to pass out urine when you cannot have what? Urine. Also we have what we call frequent maturation. When you're urinating every time you cannot, you feel like every time you take something, every after 2 to 3, 5 to 6 minutes, you want to go and do urination. So that one is also a symptom. And also we have pain inside the bladder, pain at these sides of the kidney sides, on both sides also. And when it is also severe, we can have some fever. Some fever is nowadays it is present with some fever, some body weaknesses, some dizzinesses also. Those are some of the symptoms of the UTI.
Thank you very much. We shall have more of that story tomorrow. And in sports, the draws of the 11th season of the University Football League were held on the 23rd of February 2023 at the Katikati in Lugogo, where 24 universities will compete in 6 groups of 4. This year, Isbat University has been the new entrant and KIU has returned to the competition. Let's have more on this story.
In an exciting event, the draws for the 11th season of University Football League were held on Thursday morning at Katikati Restaurant in Lugogo. With 24 universities competing, including the new entrants Isbat University and the return of Kampala International University, the competition promises to be intense. Last season's top 4 teams, Uganda Matters University, Central Lawrence University, Uganda Christian University and Makerere University Business School are all back to fight for the championship title. But with 6 groups of 4 teams each, the competition is wide open.
This season we shall be continuing and our growth in the league. As mentioned, we shall be having 24 universities competing in the league. And I would like to welcome Isbat University to the competition. I want to welcome back Kampala International University. And I can't fail to welcome back Makerere University. I thank our sponsors, all the stakeholders.
In the group's draws, Kabale University, Uganda Matters, Bugema University and University of Kisubi will make up Group A, while Group B comprises of IU, Makerere University Business School, Victoria University and YMCA. Group C features Muni University, Chambogo, Makerere University and Ndejje University. In Group D, Kumi University, Busitema University, UCU and KIU will fight for the top 3 spots. Group E sees Central Lawrence University, Gulu University, International University of East Africa and Nkumba University face off. And in Group F, Mbarara University of Science, Kampala University, Bishop Stuart and Isbat University will compete. The first match of the season is set to take place on March 7th with Uganda Matters University hosting the game as the defending champions. Supporters of the various universities are looking forward to the start of the season, which promises to be an action-packed and thrilling one.
This season. Then we have the upcountry teams for logistical purposes. We shall not be having Muni going to Kabale in the group stage, or for that matter, IU going to Muni in the group stage. So we also have another group of the upcountry teams: Bishop Stuart, Busitema, Gulu, IU, that's Islamic University in Uganda, Kabale University, Kumi University, Mbarara University of Science and Technology, and Muni University. Then all the other universities are in the other pot. So we shall begin by drawing the 6 upcountry.
With the new entrants and the return of the Kampala International University, the competition is expected to be even more challenging and competitive than in previous years, which had a lesser number than this season is 24.
As Isbat University, being our first time to participate in the UFL, our boys have been training since last year. We've played most of the universities and we're actually very ready. And for the group that we are in, we expect most of them are our level, like we can play them, and we expect a win for the first group stages. Yes.
The stakes are high and all teams are gearing up for an exciting and unforgettable season of university football. The top 3 teams from each group will progress to the next stage of the competition, and the final will be played in November on a date that will be communicated in due course. It promises to be an exciting season with top-class football on display from these talented university teams. Sala Chirabo, Arsharan Kiranda, live at 8.
Thank you very much for watching. This has been Live at 8. Until tomorrow, same time, same station. Have a blessed day.